right, so this slide is what is Google, and obviously you've used Google. Everyone's familiar; it's a search engine and stuff like that. But it's important to differentiate immediately the difference between Google and ChatGPT, because kind of the first impression that I've seen when people hop onto ChatGPT is they start to use it like Google. And while you can do that, that's not leveraging it to its highest potential, and kind of that's not really the point of ChatGPT necessarily, although it does have some similar functionality. So Google is basically you give it an input, a Google search, and it gives you an output. So links, images, and data. But the limitations of Google is one, you have to know what you're searching for. You can't ask it follow-up questions, and it cannot intelligently summarize something or expand on something. Like basically what you get out of a Google search is kind of what it is. Like you can't modify that result unless you do a new Google search. And so this is the biggest difference between Google and ChatGPT. ChatGPT is iterative, and I'll say that many times in these kind of lectures here. It's iterative. You need to manipulate it and manipulate the output to get what you want. And that's going to make a little bit more sense once we get into using ChatGPT. But this is just something to point out. It is not a search engine. It is actually something that has been trained on the entire internet. The 2021, there's a data set that's out there. It's like billions of websites and images and all these things that ChatGPT has been fed, and it ended in 2021. So it's an important thing to note. ChatGPT is not attached to the internet as of this current date. Like it's not live data, but it is basically all the data up until 2021 is kind of stored in there. So it's not going to search something that happened yesterday or last week. So it's not for current events or news or stuff like that. But it is basically a collection of all of human language, human experience, mathematics, software, all of these things into one bundle. So that is the main things to consider. So we'll get into it on the next one here, where we talk about ChatGPT and kind of the difference here, and we can talk about some basic examples.